I want to just say kudos to that. It's so exciting. And yeah, man, I'll be there for some more in the future.
Okay, thank you. First of all, the band I'm in now hasn't been a band that long, and it's been really wonderful. But of course, I was in Headlights, which was that band that you'd seen at Cabell's Hill, which was like partially a Dead cover band, partially some originals were thrown in there, some mostly covers though. And then the band I'm in currently, which is bigger than the Cowboy Killers, we've started on, I think January 19th was our first show technically.
Really?
Playing at, yeah. So it hasn't been our first show in Richmond was River City Roll in February at like 804, the first 804 Fest. But yeah, it was kind of like a random thing where I actually met Will, who's presumably Big Red. Um, I met him at like I was selling him a wah pedal, a guitar pedal through Facebook Marketplace. And he walked in. I was like, "Oh, here, and he's like, "Could I try it out?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Let him play through my amp and stuff. And then I just grabbed the guitar, started playing with him, and then we like became friends and played open mics.
Yeah.
And I learned that he was formerly in a band, like a blues band with Aaron, who's the bassist now in Big Red and the Cowboy Killers. And so we started playing together. We actually played Cabell's Hill, and I was on drums the second year.
I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is super fun. It was just learning drums because I want to be able to write drums was why I wanted to learn drums. And it was, I feel like you have to play a show in order to like
Sure.
really understand an instrument, or hundreds of shows to really understand an instrument.
Yeah.
But then I had another gig lined up, and it was going to be me, Aaron, and Will. And I was like, oh shoot, either I can drum or we can find a drummer for a one-off thing to play this like festival. And they were just like, yeah, we know a guy. I was like, all right, cool. And then Mook just shows up. Machine Mook's his name as well on Spotify. Wonderful stuff. And he just kind of shows up at this like garage jam we were doing. And even the first jam, first notes were just like amazing. Like everything was just like flowing and ideas were just like boom, 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 boom. We're like, all right, this is gonna be like you gotta just like laugh at yourselves like this is gonna be a band. Like and it's been so much fun. We're playing at Hardywood on Friday, and then we have so many other dates lined up. We've just started recording for our first EP, or first and second EP. We haven't really decided.